Hey guys, how is it going? It's your boy Random AF. Please like, share, and subscribe for your daily dose of randomness. This is going to be my craziest video yet. So grab your popcorns, fasten your seatbelts, and let's get started. Iron Man travels to One Piece universe. Before starting, a fun trivia: there is a character in One Piece who has abilities similar to Iron Man, and that is not a devil fruit ability, but he uses gadget. Comment down your guess. I will name the character further in the video. Now let's get started. So how did Tony Stark ended up in the One Piece universe? It happened at the events of the first Avengers, where in this scenario after the end of Avengers 1, where Iron Man directs a missile to destroy the whole Chitauri army. When he was falling back to Earth, he goes through time, space and reality and falls into One Piece world, falling into sea. Besides a ship which you may recognize it as the Straw Hat ship, the Thousand Sunny, Luffy noticed something falling from the sky into the sea which looks like human. Without thinking, Luffy jumps to save him. Just then Sanji and Zoro sees Luffy drowning. They both jump to save Luffy, and the mysterious man in the suit after this chopper patched him up. When he was awake, he introduced himself as a genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. No one seems to recognize him. He again said, "Of course, I'm Iron Man," but no one seems to recognize him again. But all the boys were excited to know about the man in iron suit. After some time, Tony Stark noticed that he is in a different world after seeing a talking reindeer, the abilities of Luffy, and literally a talking skeleton. But Stark then thanked them for saving him and asked them if there was a ship, where was the ship headed, and is there a way to return to his old world. Luffy said the ship is headed to Sabaody Archipelago and he doesn't know anything about the other world, but everyone was excited to see him use his iron suit, or I should say super excited to see Iron Man use his suit. So Iron Man showed them some tricks with Iron Man suit, which was a little damaged after the battle. Luffy and Chopper even asked to try the suit out. Robin was also interested to know about the world Tony Stark had come from. Frankie even said that he wanted to build a super suit like that someday. After reaching Sabaody, Tony Stark went on his own to see if he could find materials to fix his suit. When he was roaming through Sabaody, he saw some commotion being caused, and there was a big fight. In middle of it was Straw Hat pirates fighting the Marines. Immediately jumped to save them. Even though they were pirates, Straw Hat pirates saved him and became his friend. He knew that they were good people and he immediately attacked Kizaru. At that time, Straw Hats were struggling to fight Kuma and starting to disappear one after another. Iron Man was no match for Kizaru in a damaged suit. He lost and got arrested and taken down to Impel down level 6. And for those who know, Stark is reunited with Straw Hat once again after a few days when Luffy breaks into Impel down to save Ace when Luffy was at level 6. Tony Stark agrees to help Luffy save Ace as he collects his suit back from the Vice Warden of Impel Down, Hannibal, after which everyone break out of the Impel Down and they reach Marineford between an ongoing war between Marines and Whitebeard pirates. Tony Stark immediately sees Ace at the execution platform. Stark with his Iron Man suit jets tries to directly go to the execution platform, but at that time he is interrupted by Smoker and they started fighting. At first, not having a haki, he couldn't fight properly against Smoker, but he is joined by Jinbei, who saves him, after which he has a battle with Kuma. Because of his Iron Man suit, Kuma couldn't keep up with Iron Man. Even Iron Man was as strong as he could single-handedly defeat few PX models of Kuma. In ending portion of Marineford, we see Luffy as he has freed Ace. They both were escaping when in turn of events Akainu attacks unguarded Luffy, where Ace jumps to save him. Iron Man notices this and attacks Akainu with an Unibeam, which saves both Luffy and Ace, both but completely destroying Iron Man's suit and injuring himself in the process. While all of this was happening, Blackbeard snaked into Marineford. While Stark had helped to save both Luffy and Ace, he completely destroyed his own Iron Man suit and injured himself. Luffy, with help of Law, tried to save Tony Stark. While all this is going on, Blackbeard sneaks and kills Whitebeard and steals his devil fruit. Enraged by this, Ace and other Whitebeard commanders goes to fight Blackbeard. At that time, Luffy was saving an injured Tony Stark. Now an all-out battle has engraved between the Whitebeard pirates, Blackbeard pirates, and the Marines enters Shanks, putting an end to the war as no one wanted to fight Shanks and Redhead pirates. Whitebeard pirates leave the Marineford Luffy was successful in saving Ace. After a few days, Ace thanks Luffy, after which Luffy had an idea. After few days, Luffy, Ace, Jinbei, and Rayleigh attacks Marineford, where the photo 3D cancelled 2Y was taken, after which Luffy goes 2 years for training with Rayleigh, while Tony Stark in those 2 years start working on finding ways to return home, but he failed. In meantime, he started learning about One Piece world and started to learn Haki. After some time, because of Tony Stark's will, he acquired Conqueror's Haki. He also started working on his Iron Man suit, and he developed it in order to adapt to the One Piece world, trying to counter haki and multiple types of devil fruit. Also, he was trying to make a suit with Conqueror's haki infused black suit, just like Mihawk's sword, which he hasn't achieved yet. The most important thing that he did in these 2 years is that he started Stark Industries in One Piece world with help of his partner and resource provider, King of Evil Black Drum Kingdom, Popple. This partnership was important as any resource Stark needed could be made available by Wapol. Stark Industries grew throughout the world as Stark was recreating many useful things to help people and earn profit through it. Stark Industries' name spread across the whole world as far as even people started comparing him to the genius scientist Vegapunk. Stark was multiple times given an offer from world government to join the research team of the world government, but Stark, realizing something shady, refused this offer, after which world government put a bounty on Tony Stark's head for actions in Marineford War, but they couldn't catch him. But even after spending more than 2 years, Stark wanted to return home to his friends at Earth 616, but at the same time in the One Piece world, Tony Stark's action caused some major changes as Ace survived and he and other Whitebeard pirates went on a payback against Blackbeard pirates, which they lost because of Blackbeard's immense new power of two devil fruit and help of Impel down prisoners. After this, Whitebeard pirates and Ace prioritized saving Whitebeard territory. Meanwhile, after 2 years, Straw Hats returned to Sabaody to resume their journey in the New World. After adventuring the Fishman Island, Punk has at Dressrosa, making friends and allies along the way in form of Law, Kinemon, and Momo. They reach Zou, where they learn about Momo's identity. They promise to go to Wano and help Momo free Wano from Kaido. They freed Sanji from Big Mom in Whole Cake Island and started their journey to Wano. Meanwhile, Kiku had contacted her sibling Izo, informing about the war to free Wano with help of Straw Hats. When Marco and Ace learn about it, they decide they will go to Wano to free it. In 2 years, Marco had become a good buddy with Tony Stark, to be specific, war buddies. When Stark learned that Straw Hat would be there, he also joined them to meet his old friend who had saved him. But when Stark, Ace, and the whole group reached Wano, the war had already begun. Big Mom pirates and Animal Kingdom pirates were in total domination, but there came Tony Stark's army of Iron Suit, which he had created in the 2 years' time, taking control back to the Ninja Pirate Mink Samurai Alliance. On the main performance floor, there was a man and who had the whole control of the war. It was the Big Mom pirates' first commander, Katakuri. No one was a match to him. Realizing his strength, Tony Stark and Ace challenged him and neutralized his threat. During the whole war, Marco had his handful dealing with the remnants of the Big Mom pirates. In the ending portion, one after another, big fighters were dropping and guaranteeing Alliance victory, but Katakuri was still strong to be handled by Ace and Iron Man. In an epic ending portion, both Ace and Tony Stark combined their attack, infusing their haki into it as they attacked Katakuri with it, which ultimately led to the second defeat of Katakuri after war. Tony Stark had reunited with Straw Hat, his old friends who had saved him and helped him. They partied all night along with the citizens of Wano. While leaving Wano, both Luffy and Stark agreed to meet again as they were friends now. Stark also gave Luffy and Chopper an Iron Man suit as they had asked for it when they first met. When Tony Stark was in Wano, he made customization to the Sunny and Frankie's suit. In the end, while leaving, Luffy asked Stark if he had found a way to return home, which Stark replied not yet, but he believed there is someone in this world who might know of a way to return to his original form. Luffy surprisingly asked who that person was, to which Stark replied, "It is the genius scientist Vegapunk." After this, Tony left and Luffy wished him that Stark might be able to find Vegapunk and find a way to return back to his original form. This is the story how Tony Stark traveled to the One Piece universe. I have not given an ending yet, as no one knows the ending of One Piece, so Stark's story can go in different ways in the future. The character which I had said in the trivia who used gadgets similar to Iron Man's is Lindbergh, scientist of the Revolutionary Army. That is it for the video. Please share this video with crazy Marvel and One Piece fans and comment down which character you will like to see in which universe in future videos. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel and comment down your thoughts on the video. Then this is Random AF signing off.